Hi there, Chip here from Mid-Michigan Garage Door. I just wanted to run you through the process of lubricating your garage door. So when you start hearing it squeaking, squawking, making all sorts of irritating noises, you know what to do. You can go out and lubricate it to make it run smoother. So I have a can of garage door lubricant here, and this is a lithium material, so it's specifically designed for garage doors and openers. So I'm going to run you through the process to kind of show you how we do it. First things first, we'll start lubricating our hinges and our rollers. So we'll start with this bottom roller. We're going to get some lubricant in the bearings down there. Dab with a microfiber or terry cloth towel to get the excess off. I've already done this, but you're going to hit the hinge points and hit the bearings in the roller. So hinge points on the hinge, which right here and here, and then the bearings in the roller. I'll take my microfiber and I will dab excess grease off. I'll work my way all the way up. I'll hit all the hinge points, all the bearings, all the way up. I'm going to hit my intermediate. So here's a hinge point, here's a hinge point. Spray both of those down, wipe off the excess, and then work my way down, back up. Just keep working up and down those rows of hinges. There'll be more or less depending on the size of the door. Then I'm going to do the same thing over here I did on the left side. I'll spray the bearing in that first roller. I'll get my hinge points, and then I'll spray my roller, wipe off any excess, and I'll work my way up this side. That's all there is to lubricating your rollers and hinges. So now that you have your hinges and rollers lubricated well, the next step is you're going to need a ladder or a scissor lift depending on the height of the door. This is a residential 8-foot tall door, so I can just use a 6-foot ladder to reach the points that need lubricated. I'm going to make my way up this ladder and show you right here. See where that pipe's coming through? That's a bearing. It's called an end bearing. So we're going to spray that bearing well, and also I like to spray a little bit of lubricant on that drum right there, that cable drum. Now at this point you can make your way back down the ladder because we're finished on this side. We're headed back up the ladder here on the right side, and this side looks a little different because on our door we have a LiftMaster jack shaft opener or a wall mount, whatever you want to call it. So but it's the same thing over here. It just looks a little different because we have this coupler coming off the opener, but right here we have our torsion pipe or torsion tube, our end bearing here. We got to make sure we get lubricant in the end bearing. Then I coated the drum also, and I already did this, but these are the key areas that we need to lubricate on this side. So now we'll move to the spring. So I've relocated my ladder and I'm getting ready to lubricate the torsion springs here. I've already done all my hinges, my rollers. I got my drum sprayed down. I sprayed my end bearings where the torsion pipe comes through. So now I've relocated and we're gonna work on the springs here. So you'll see it looks like one big long spring, but it's not. It's two different winds, two different torsion springs, and there's a center bracket in the middle with a bearing in it. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna make my way up this ladder. We're gonna spray this bearing that's inside of here. Get some lubricant inside of there. And then I wanna go ahead and dab some of that excess off. And at that point, we're just gonna lubricate our springs. We're gonna spray them down real good. Just coat them so the keep the wire from binding on itself. If it was a customer's home, which this is not, this is our shop, I would put a rag back behind the spring so we're not misting the wall, but I'll wipe it off afterwards. But keep that in mind, if you're spraying down a customer's springs, put a rag behind the springs so you're not getting lubricant and grease all over the place. But other than that, that's it. And this should last once a year. This is necessary. Do this once a year and you will be good. Your door will run like new. So thanks for watching.